If you're planning to study in Ireland, you're making a fantastic choice. In this video, I'm going to guide you through all the essential documents you need in order to facilitate your study in Ireland. And stay with me till the end of the video because I have a bonus tip that could make your application process smoother. Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate you. Thank you for coming back and I appreciate your loyalty. Alright, so let's get into the video. Before I get into the video, if you're new here, my name is Zuri. I basically discuss travel tips, immigration tips, as well as international opportunities. So if this is something that you're interested in or something that you know a friend of yours will be interested in, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, you can share this channel or this video with one or two people that you know would be interested in what we discuss on this channel. So let's get into the video, okay? I have my laptop here as usual because I don't want to forget anything. Now, what is the reason why a lot of people are now looking at Ireland? Okay, I know that for the past few years, people have been crazy about Canada, UK, but now a lot of people are beginning to look at Ireland. A lot of people are beginning to draw their attention towards Ireland, and I totally understand, okay, because Ireland has become one of the top destinations for international students, and it's easy to see why. Ireland has world-renowned education system. Ireland has a very vibrant culture and a very welcoming atmosphere. Studying in Ireland can be a life-changing experience for you as an international student. Another interesting point is that there are a lot of opportunities for post-graduation employment. And so if you're looking to relocate to Ireland and let's say you haven't really been lucky with job offers, then you might consider studying in Ireland because you're sure that after your schooling or after your education is done, then you would get a job and you can settle in Ireland. Okay, so who wouldn't really want to settle in Ireland? In case you are watching this video and all you want is a job in Ireland, I have videos where I talked about Ireland, the most in-demand jobs in Ireland, as well as how to get job offers in Ireland, okay? I'm going to link them down in the description below, so please do watch it, okay? For this video, we're talking about those who are interested in studying in Ireland, and we're going to go ahead to talk about the documents that you need in order to study in Ireland, okay? In order to process your study permit for Ireland. So let's get into it. The very first thing that I wrote down here is that you will need a valid international passport. And when I say valid international passport, I understand that some people are like, oh yes, I have an international passport and it's valid. Not just that it has to be valid, but it has to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned stay in Ireland. So let's say that if your study program is supposed to be for 2 years, it means that you need a passport that's valid for above 2 years and 6 months, okay? So I advise that it should be 6 months above your validity period in Ireland, okay? The next thing that you need to get is an acceptance letter from an Irish educational institution. That is extremely important because this acceptance letter proves that you have an admission offer in a school, because yes, you're going for a study permit, you have to show that you are actually going to study in a school, right? So when you apply to that educational institution or that school, they give you an acceptance letter which serves as proof that you actually have a reason to go study in Ireland, okay? Now let's go to the next one. The next one is proof of financial support. Now, this is extremely important because you have to prove that you are able to take care of yourself in Ireland. Even though we know that you're going to have work hours, you know, to work part-time in Ireland. However, you still need to prove that you have sufficient funds to cover your tuition fees and to take care of yourself while you are in Ireland. And there are many ways that you can show this. It can be a scholarship letter, okay? If you got a scholarship, you can show a scholarship letter. You can show a bank statement. You can show something from your sponsor. Maybe your sponsor is your relative, your uncle, your auntie. However you want to show your proof of financial means, to show your proof of funds, to assure the visa officer that you're able to take care of yourself while in Ireland. Now, I have a video that I have created just for proof of funds, okay? It talks about the common mistakes that we make when showing our proof of funds, okay? proof of funds is not just about showing plenty of money in your account. No, there are some other things that you need to be mindful of when you're trying to show your proof of funds. Okay, so please do not apply for any visa type that needs proof of funds without watching that video, because that video is going to save you a lot of stress, and it might just save you from being denied a visa. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now the next thing you have to show is your health insurance. Okay, you have to get health insurance that covers you for the period of your study in Ireland, and this is actually very important. Now, one thing you need to do is make sure that your health insurance policy meets the requirements of the Irish government. Okay, the next thing that you need is a visa application form. Before you submit your visa application, you need to fill the form. This is especially for non-EU EEA students. Okay, if you're an international student, you need to fill the visa application form and submit before you go ahead for your application. Now, make sure you fill all the required documentation and that the documents that you're meant to put together as supporting documents are all complete and organized. Now, there is one point I'm always hammering on when it comes to filling visa application forms. Okay, one very important point is to make sure that everything you're filling on the visa application form is able to be backed up. In other words, you can back everything up. Okay, all the information that you're dropping on the visa application form, all the facts that you're dropping, make sure that you have proof for everything. Okay, let's say for example, if they ask you about your travel history and you're talking about the countries that you have been to, make sure that on your visa, on your passport, you have those dates correct, and the dates that you have on your visa or on your passport showing your travel history are the dates that you fill in your visa application form if asked, because any little issue might just result in a visa denial. Okay, because the visa officer might be like, this person is not even serious. You understand? And I wouldn't want that for you. So make sure that whatever information you're filling on the visa application form is real and that your documents are organized. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. The next one, now I know that some schools might not require this, but a lot of schools might require this because most courses in Ireland are taught in English, and so you might need to show your proof of proficiency in English, especially if you're coming from a country that is not exempt. Okay, there might be a list of countries that are exempt. All right, so if you're coming from a country that is not exempt, you might need to show your proof of English proficiency. You can either do IELTS, that is the IELTS, or you can do TOEFL, or you can do PTE. Okay, TOEFL is TOEFL. Now, these exams, PTE as well, PTE, IELTS, and TOEFL, you can check them out online and find out which one is needed for your own school or your own application. You need to find out also if your country is not exempt, then you will need to show the exam. So make sure that you have that figured out as well. Another thing that you have to show, which is essential, is your academic transcripts and certificates. Now, these are required by both your academic institution and the visa officer, and it is very important because these documents verify your academic qualifications. It shows where you have gotten to, what stage you are, and so on and so forth. And it also proves to them that you have actually gone through the education that you say you have gone through. Okay, now make sure that you get your transcripts ready before you even start applying. Okay, because your university is definitely going to ask for it, especially for those doing masters or PhD. You definitely have to show your transcript. Okay, the next thing I wrote down here is a passport size photograph. This will be used in your visa application, a passport size photograph. Most of the time, most countries would ask for white background. Okay, but make sure that you find out from the website or the embassy what they really want. Okay, the specifications, and make sure that your picture meets that specification or those specifications. Okay, now the next one, which a lot of people sometimes do not do, but I think that it is very, very essential, is your SOP, that is your statement of purpose. When you're applying for a study visa, a statement of purpose is quite important because this statement of purpose explains a lot of things. It explains why you chose Ireland, why you chose that school, why you chose that career, and what your career plans are, and how you studying in Ireland would be beneficial for you. So it is very essential that you also prepare your statement of purpose. By the way, if you need help with preparation of your statement of purpose, or something related, you can send me a message. My email address will be in the description below, and a link to actually talk to me one-on-one would be in the description below. Now let's go on. Depending on your situation, you might be asked to submit additional documents, okay? You might just be asked to submit other documents that show your proof of ties. If you wonder what proof of ties is, or you're wondering what are the documents that are needed for proof of ties, you can check the description below. I sent a link there. There's a link specially for you to understand what proof of ties means and understand what the documents are that you need to show your proof of ties, okay? Other documents that you might be asked for are maybe something like your accommodation, your receipts, if you are required to pay upfront payment of your school fees or something, you might be asked to maybe show your receipt or something. You might be asked to upload things like that. You might be asked to upload maybe your CV or we've mentioned transcript, so that's that. All right, so you might be asked to upload additional documents. Make sure that you're open to see what additional documents that you would be asked. But like I said before you even begin, try to ensure that you have your transcripts already, okay? Now, the bonus tip that I promised you is that you need to make sure that your application is done way ahead of when you need it, okay? When you need to travel, okay? Because processing times can vary, okay? And with a lot of countries talking about having backlogs now on visa applications, you do not know when your application will be processed and when your visa will come back to you. So if, for example, you're meant to resume in maybe 8 months time or something, make sure that you apply way ahead, okay? Months ahead of when you actually need to travel. In conclusion, studying in Ireland can be a life-changing opportunity for you. For those of you who have not even considered it, I would like for you to consider it. There's a lot of information online. You can do a lot of research about the country Ireland, and of course courses will be taken in English. So if you're one of those people that is concerned about language barrier and all, you don't have to worry, because Ireland's courses are taught in English. If you like this video and you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're feeling generous, you can share my video with 1 or 2 people. Like I said before, on this channel we basically talk about travel tips, immigration tips, and we talk about international opportunities, relocation opportunities as well. So if you want to be a part of this family and you want to be notified whenever I drop more videos, please hit the subscribe button, okay? And I'm very sure that you will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and I wish you good luck in your application for Ireland. In case there's any topic that you would want me to discuss for Ireland or for any other country, please drop it in the comment section and I definitely will. As long as it has to do with travel, migration or relocation opportunities, I definitely will respond and I definitely will discuss it, okay? Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Till I come your way in another video, stay safe and keep traveling.